Get. Is that you? What are you doing?
You don't have to pull your hand away so fast.
No, you do.
It's just, it would be
No,
fun.
because then it's like I don't see. That's how it works.
You are now listening to Lauer Road Radio.
Hey, welcome one and all to the #1 podcast, winter, spring, and fall. Talking sports for the thrill of it all. Hey, talking life, but we're killing it all. Jason and Dan with the master plan. These are dangerous men with the mic in the hand. Huh? Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. What? Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Yeah. Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. What? Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Let's get it.
What?
At Tanagra, when the walls fell. This is Dan always coming at you another time for Lauer Road Radio with my co-host, as always, Jason. How you doing today? I think that I would like it if we had somebody that was a fan of the show that knew how to do some sort of like animating type work.
Oh, yeah.
And if with the intro song,
Yeah.
it's like a cartoon of you
Yes.
and I, like getting ready for the show, riding our bikes on Lauer Road. You know
Like
what I mean?
us as kids?
No, or
What's-
like
like-
adults or whatever, like running into the studio or something. I don't know,
Okay.
some kind of animation work
Yeah.
that plays during the theme song, like
I
an
like it.
intro, you know?
Do we know anybody that does video or cartoons?
I mean, you know, Michaela's done some stop animation stuff.
Like claymation?
Yeah. I don't know that that's exactly. I have a very specific idea.
You're
in
like
my
Saturday
brain
morning
of
cartoon
what I'm looking
type
for.
of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Like the same kind of animation as what was that? What was that cartoon that had like Wayne Gretzky and Bo Jackson and
All Stars.
yeah,
something.
yeah,
Yeah, I
That's
remember
the
that.
kind of animation I'm
Yeah.
thinking of right there.
I want to be Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, Wayne Gretzky all day. I mean, you get to be. I mean, Bo Jackson may be greatest athlete of all time. Wayne Gretzky owns a country. You know, like he is the most popular Canadian ever in Canada. I don't know if Americans care about.
No, they don't.
Who do you think the most popular Canadian is to Americans?
Wow. That's a good question. I don't know.
I can't think of many other than comedians and hockey players. I can't think of one Canadian that is like anything. Most
Steve Nash?
Okay. Well, once again, athlete. Most famous. We're gonna get Canadians. Jim Carrey.
Okay,
Celine
yeah.
Dion.
Okay.
Justin Bieber.
Okay.
Mike Myers.
Well, it depends who you ask.
there's
If you
a lot
ask
of-
my kids, it'll be Justin Bieber.
There's a lot of actors and singers. It says William Shatner. Canadian.
Oh, okay. Listen, it's William Shatner. You ask every generation.
Keanu Reeves.
No, it's William Shatner.
Michael Bublé.
No, stop. I won't have it. It is William Shatner. It's Captain Kirk.
Yeah, there's not. I mean, there's a lot of actors apparently that are Canadian, but I'm not seeing anything else.
It's William Shatner. Most famous American Canadian.
Avril Lavigne.
No. I'm not even sure who that is. She's a singer, right?
Anyway,
God,
we need a cartoon.
So complicated.
Alexander Graham Bell.
What? Invented the telephone? That guy?
It says it's the Scottish-born scientist and inventor did his best work while living in Canada. Now,
no.
please, and they got him number 3 and number 1. They've got Wayne Gretzky on this list.
It's not Wayne Gretzky.
I don't know.
It's not.
He's named the great one for a reason.
Bill Shatner. That's who it is.
All right.
What was your thing? What are you saying?
I want a cartoon of
Oh,
us.
yes, cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Fiverr, you could probably get that done on Fiverr.
You think so? But you have
Well,
to pay
maybe
more
not
than
for
$5.
$5. Yeah, like $500.
You think so?
I would pay $500.
I think I might.
I would. If we had a stunner cartoon, we don't need audio.
No,
we
don't
already
need
have the audio.
Yeah.
We just need a cartoon.
Yeah. I think it should be us, present day.
And I don't want computer animated.
No.
I want a cartoon.
I told you that's the kind of animation
Yeah.
I'm looking for.
I don't know. We'll have to Google it after the show.
All right. Well, how you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Do you like my new glasses?
I hate your new glasses.
Why?
Well, first of all, you said that you got them on clearance at Walmart. That was not necessary to explain.
They're
That's
originally like
no,
$20.
They're not
No, they
originally
are.
$20.
They are.
They're oddly shaped. They're like a little too curved around your face than they should be. They look super cheap.
They're not super cheap. They're actually heavy duty.
Mm-hmm.
I got them for $7.
Okay. Well, I think they're glaring on the camera, and I'd like to get rid of them.
They're great to drive at night.
Maybe.
In the fog?
Maybe.
When it's raining?
Maybe.
And
do you see any blue right now?
I see a little bit of blue in the Nacho Libre.
Well, then they're not doing their job.
I
Because
said
they're
a
supposed
little
to be
bit.
Blue
No,
blockers.
blue block. They're like blue.
Supposed to block
mostly
all
blockers.
blues.
It does. It's not 100% blue blocker.
No.
I sleep better with these.
You sleep with those on?
When I wear them, I sleep better.
Why do you sleep with glasses on?
I don't when I wear them prior to going to bed. It's a thing.
Could you take them off?
Oh my gosh. Is there a glare?
Yeah, there's
Is there a glare on the
it.
screen?
Stella, is there a glare?
Yeah.
Yes, Stella says there's a glare. So we're going to get rid of them. I'm sorry this will
everything's blue.
I'm sorry this will
it's so
affect your
blue.
sleep tonight, but we're going to have to do it. All right.
Okay.
Jason, we're back.
Yes.
It's been a while, but we are back. It's
been a
And
while.
I believe that this is going to be our first episode in a while.
Yeah, and
That's
you know what?
actually on the podcast app.
Oh. Are you not going to go back and do the old ones?
No.
You know how much good content we had?
I don't know. I mean,
You were there for it.
oh yeah. It just seems like a lot of work. If I promise myself that I'm going to go back and do all of them, then I'll never get started. But if
That's
I just
true.
say from this point forward,
Okay.
I'm just going to do it,
I
then
see.
it's going to happen.
I see.
Because otherwise, it's just too big of a mountain to even think about. But this point forward, I can do. And there'll just be a gap in the listening.
One
you know,
starfish.
and we'll just have to. There it is, Dave Jungerberg.
You can't save them all.
No, I got it.
Every podcast can't be put online.
You can't
Why
save
would
all
you
the
do
puppies in the pound. You know?
You could try. I know some people that would try. Our stepsister's one of them. She picked up a skunk on the side of the road and took it home.
Our stepsister.
Yeah, Megan.
Oh, I didn't even know. Okay, yeah.
You know Megan.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
got you.
Our she's our stepsister.
She thought it was a cat?
No, she knew it was a skunk. The mom got hit.
It wasn't a Pepe Le Pew situation?
Listen, the mom got hit. The skunk mom.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a skunk baby.
Great, one less skunk in a world.
That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
She picked up the baby skunk.
Baby skunks are dangerous.
She took it home.
Did it spray her?
Not yet. Well, I think like little bits, like little puffs. It's not old enough to do the full like. Psh.
I heard once that babies are more dangerous because they don't have the control, so they just let it all rip.
That's like my kids.
Yeah.
They have no control and just let it all
you
rip.
cannot save all the puppies in the pound, and we can't save all of the episodes that are lost. So,
The lost episodes.
but you can go on YouTube and watch it.
Yeah, it's
And,
true.
You know,
Not everybody, including your father-in-law,
get YouTube,
appreciates YouTube.
Get YouTube Premium, and then you can watch YouTube and then turn your phone off and just listen to it.
Yeah.
So do
Listen, So that's one of the changes on our show.
that. Uh-huh.
So we have been podcasting in some variety for 5 years.
Yeah.
It's been a rocky road.
Yeah.
The first 4.5 years
Mm-hmm.
was 100% audio.
100% audio.
And then
As
about
advised by everyone that knows us. They
Everyone.
said, don't do this on video.
No.
That's a bad idea.
we were told so many times
Yeah.
not to do video.
Mm-hmm.
But about 12 weeks ago,
Yeah.
we made the jump.
We said this is happening.
Yeah.
So we rented out a space at a 7-Eleven.
The janitorial closet.
They let us do some
Decorating, yeah.
decorating in here. And here we are on YouTube and other platforms as well.
Yes. Many platforms.
Mm-hmm. We're a local show.
We are a local show.
Not primarily, but we live where we live, and we're not going to try to pretend that we don't.
So I guess I'll get into my first thing.
Okay, please.
I have been doing a lot of dog walking lately.
Other dogs?
No,
Or
just
your-
my dog.
Okay.
Well, the dog's walking me when it comes down to it. But I love discovering new things.
Yeah.
Have you walked at the cemetery?
Yes, I've walked at the cemetery.
There's some fabulous old-looking things there.
Yes, there are.
There's like an old chapel with some cannons and like a World War II soldier.
You know about the ball there, right?
There, it does. It spins on its own,
But
right?
nobody knows why.
Yeah.
It's a mystery.
It is a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
So I have explored this past Sunday. I
Yeah.
did a 8-mile walk, and the cemetery was part of that walk.
I was walking through that cemetery once, and I am about, 50, 60 feet away from something alongside of the path that's in the grass. And I thought, is that a dog sitting there? And the closer I got, it was a baby deer, like a little baby deer.
Wow.
And it was just, and then I thought, it's dead. And then it's not dead. And then I thought, well, it's going to get up and run away. And it didn't. I was literally standing as close as you and I, and it was just looking up at me. And I'm like, what's happening? You know?
Run, deer.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a threat. Obviously, you look delicious to me, So, but it didn't run. And I was like, and I'm looking around like, should I do something about this? Should I and I thought, I'd be the greatest dad ever if I brought home a baby deer for my daughter.
Abby
she
would go nuts.
Lose it.
Yeah.
Abby, here's your own baby deer.
Yeah.
But I thought the deer and Boomer might not get along.
No.
Turns out what happens is the mother deer will often leave the baby deer for long periods of time because the baby deer doesn't secrete the smell that attracts predators. So natural predators, wolves or whatever, to a deer would pick up on the smell of the mom, but not the baby. And so they'll leave the baby in a place that they feel like it's safe, and then they'll go away. This is apparently something they've done for thousands, depending on your belief system, millions of years. So,
Why do you say it like that?
well, different people have different ideas about things. And I want to respect everybody's,
For the record,
ability to.
it's millions.
Okay, that's fine. If
Okay.
you're one of those guys,
I am one of those guys.
Some people are the other thing. Some people are somewhere in between.
You hate science, don't you? Just say it.
Well, I'm on record to hate it. Yes, I do hate science, the institution. Not, I don't hate
The organization of science.
the organization.
Not
I don't
science
hate
itself.
science, the study of nature. I don't hate that. I just hate scientists. So, anyway, so that's what happens, and it was just the craziest thing. I took some pictures and
Yeah.
sent it to my wife and kids, and they're like, "Oh,
Did you
my
get a
gosh,"
selfie with it?
No, but I should have.
I totally would have selfie.
Yeah, you would have. So, 2 days later, I'm going on a walk, and I told Erica, "You want to come and see the baby deer?" There's no chance we're going to see
No.
the baby deer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's
Was
not
it there?
gonna- So first thing I said, well, I'll take you by where it was, and of course it wasn't there because apparently every day the mom does this, and somebody explained the whole thing to me, and they said it's very good that you didn't. I wanted to pet it.
Yeah.
It's like I want to pet it so bad. I want to pet it.
It's a baby deer.
But I didn't, and
Yeah.
he said it's very good that you didn't because the mom might not have come back.
Right.
So, so I said, yeah, this is where it was. Crazy, huh? She's like, yeah, that's crazy. So we're walking around, and there's a lot of paths.
Oh, yeah.
there.
I like
And
it.
We walk kind of up one of the hills.
Yeah.
And the baby deer is
Wow.
sitting there. I mean, what are the chances that I would see the same one?
Let's say 1 in 3.
I think 1 in a million.
1 in a million?
Yes.
I don't think that. I think it's about 1 in 3, which is why you stumbled upon it.
Anyway, I'm familiar with the cemetery. Do you have anything else to say about walking in the cemetery?
Adventures in dog walking.
Because it feels like I just said more about your thing than you said about
Well,
your
this is
thing.
how the show works. I say something, and then you talk.
Okay.
So I've been using the hashtag Adventures in Dog Walking.
Uh-huh.
I'm not the originator of the hashtag, but it's fun looking at people's adventures in dog walking. I like discovering new things.
And what exactly have you discovered?
All sorts of things in Marion. There's like just buildings and doors. There's like this door. Actually, it's not far from the studio. I'm kind of disoriented. I think if you go down this alley, actually, it goes that way, eastbound.
Yeah.
There's an ivory-covered wall with a red door. I want to take a picture of that so bad.
What's stopping you?
Well, I just walked by it and I had the dog, and someone was talking to me on the phone. It was complicated. I'm
Okay.
going to do the walk again and take a picture of it. It's fabulous.
Ivory covered door. Why don't you send me the picture?
Well, I need to take it. But,
Okay. So that's it.
Well, the door's not ivory covered. It's the wall, but then there's a red exposed door. It's like a Narnia thing when I see it. To me, I love things like that. Honestly, it's just a back alley and it's a door. It's an old crappy door in an old crappy building.
Yeah.
but like the picture of it.
Sure.
When you walk by, it's like you walk through that door and there's a whole nother realm.
Narnia.
It's Narnia behind that door. I
Yeah.
see those things. I picture those things as I'm walking the dog.
Okay.
My dog walking is more of a escape from reality.
Next time you're walking, if you really want to escape from reality.
Yeah.
Next time you're walking by the studios, outside in one of the mulch beds,
Yeah.
there has been a weed that has sprouted up. And it looks like it's there on purpose. It's flowering. It looks like a little tree, honestly, because the stem is like brown. You would think that's a tree that they planted there or something on
Yeah.
purpose. Nope. It just sprouted up out of nowhere. And it is a plant commonly known as the devil's snare.
Ooh.
It is, they're thinking, originated in South America, and its seeds
Thorny?
are highly hallucinogenic.
Ooh.
So it's also known as the gems weed, which is taken from Jamestown, the Jamestown weed.
Yeah.
Jemson weed. Yeah, Jamestown weed. And there's a whole thing, I looked it up. There's this whole story that was written in like 1609 or something like that about a bunch of people in Jamestown that ate the seeds and that went on like a 10-day trip.
Ooh.
And they like stark raving, naked,
Yeah.
running
I like it.
around,
Yeah.
howling like dogs and
yeah.
screeching like monkeys and like blowing up feathers and laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
And for like 10 days, it didn't stop. It was like the merriment or something like that, And then they came out of it 10 days later on the 11th day, and none of them remembered any of it.
Wow.
And it's the seed, the pods, drop the seeds, and they're extremely hallucinogenic. And apparently then people started smoking the leaf that was on it too, and that's hallucinogenic. And some people even think that the oil on the leaf itself,
the resin.
causes some sort of psychedelic,
I'll
So
take
if
a
you
look at
really
this.
want to escape from reality,
Yeah.
check out Devil's Snare, Devil's Trumpet,
And there's some on the property
Hell's Bells.
right now.
Yeah, it's one big plant.
Okay,
It's about
listen.
5 feet high.
We're going to stop on the way home.
It's crazy. It's nuts. And they said they think the seed can stay there dormant for years and years and years. And then when the soil gets agitated, it's what causes it to sprout up. So it came out of nowhere. It's amazing.
I wonder, have you seen the story that there
They
are,
also say don't burn it because it'll cause problems if you burn it. So,
like you inhale it?
yeah.
Okay. I like it. Have you seen the story that there's seeds coming from China, mystery seeds?
Yes, I have seen this.
What if it was one of those seeds?
I guess that's possible.
Devil's snare.
Devil's Snare.
Would you plant, if a package of seeds showed up at your house, mystery seeds, you have no idea.
Garbage. Immediately.
You would not plant them?
No, I might burn them.
I would plant them.
Especially if I thought it was from China. Like just mystery seeds from China at my door.
It could be a beanstalk.
No.
You could catch treasure.
No. Or it could be the Rona.
A Rona seed, the Rona plant.
I don't know. I don't know how all this happens. And I don't trust the scientists to tell me. So I'm just,
I would so plant that seed. I want to know what it is.
I would not. It's inviting.
Yes.
Yeah. Problems.
New adventures.
No.
Yeah.
Problems.
Stella, would you plant the seed?
No.
You
Because
guys
she's
are not
smarter than you.
adventurous.
She's smarter than you.
Well, I don't doubt.
All right, Jason. My first thing is I've been watching a couple of things on YouTube lately. One of the things that I've been watching is extremely satisfying. It's this guy named the Detail Geek, and he details vehicles. And he takes cars that it was like this Chrysler van that was like had like so many chicken nuggets and French fries and Skittles, and it had like hot dogs and dog hair and stains
Like
and
in the seat?
vomit.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like the most disgusting vehicle you can imagine. It had not been, every cup holder was like, had tons of sticky stuff in it and stuff.
Yeah.
And this guy details vehicles. And this thing was only like a 2018, by the way.
Oh,
you know what I
gosh,
mean? It's like
yeah.
somebody had done some work. And it is so satisfying to see him clean this car. And it's like, he said it was 19 man hours, but you see it in 15 minutes or
Yeah.
something like that. And it is so satisfying to watch it done, and by the time it's done, it looks like literally like a brand. You would never think he
Yeah.
could make it look that good. It's extremely satisfying.
What's he charge for that?
I don't know what he charges for it, but I'm guessing because he's got like on his wall in his detail studio, he's got the different YouTube plaques that you get for like so many subscribers. I'm guessing he's making more money off
Yes,
of YouTube than
than
he's
the
making
cars.
off of the cars, which is why I think he's getting these
That's
vehicles
beat up
because
and
nobody's
grossest,
interested
yeah.
in being like, detailed of a mediocre, GMC Yukon. Like nobody
Right.
cares about that. I'm not clicking on that. I'm clicking on like the worst ones possible.
Yeah.
So my guess is that he's finding people in his scope that's like, oh, you got a dirty car? Like, please, I'll detail it to you for free.
I think you could probably just walk through the Walmart parking lot and just find a car
like, hey,
and just wait there.
I'll detail your car for free.
Yeah.
Free. Yeah.
As he makes fun of it as he cleans it.
Yeah. He's like, and he's Canadian. He's like, oh, guys, this one is so bad, so much dog hair, But it's a lot of fun. So I've been watching a lot of that lately too. And in the process, I also, we got a Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
So I figured you'd be excited about that. And so I was playing a couple of the old games, Mario Brothers and stuff like that. And while I was on vacation, I downloaded Mega Man for my son's Xbox. And I was playing Mega Man. And when I was playing Mega Man, I stumbled upon the speedrun world record for Mega Man. It was insane to watch this guy. This guy is nuts.
You sent me the video. It said no damage.
Yes.
He didn't take damage.
Yeah, he can beat the game without taking damage. He beat the game, no damage, only using Buster or something like that. It's crazy. This guy's nuts, and he's just using an old Nintendo remote. Like you can see what he's doing. He's like next level. It's crazy what's happening. So I've been watching.
Do you like the Switch?
Runs. It's fun. We've had some fun with it. We got this game 1-2 Switch that's got all of these little games on it, like
like mini games,
draw and stuff like that. It's fun when you have people over because they happen
party game.
Yeah, it's party games.
Yeah. So
I've been watching all of these speed runs for like Mario Brothers and the Contra speed run. The Mike Tyson's Punch Out speed run was crazy. I mean, it was like watching it happen.
You can't really speed run that. It is what it is.
No, but you beat the guys. I mean, they beat every guy in the first round in like 20 seconds or something like that. And
I don't know if that's possible.
I'm telling you,
listen,
watch it. Not everybody's 20 seconds. He did beat everybody in the first round, but I think like Mike Tyson was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But like the other ones, it's insane. And there are a couple of little glitches that I was unaware of too, even on how to beat people.
I just watched the other day King of Kong, Fistful of Quarters.
It's great.
Again.
It's the best documentary of all time.
It's like 20 years old at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see
updated
information.
Yeah.
King of Kong 2.
Absolutely. Well, I was playing Donkey Kong too on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
So I've been watching these speed runs, and it's been interesting. But then I stumbled upon
a dark, deep road, isn't it? I mean, it's just like, then I stumbled upon, then I stumbled upon,
never ends.
Then I stumbled upon
the World Championships of Tetris.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen this?
No.
Jason. Now, I am hesitant to admit that you are good at anything.
Yeah.
I'm
good at a few things.
You're good at a couple things. It takes a lot for me to admit, you're actually pretty good at that.
Yeah.
That's even saying those words.
I know.
Hurts on the inside.
Wait, let me record that.
Yeah.
Say it again.
It's all recording. We're talking to microphones.
Yeah, that's right.
You're pretty good at Tetris.
Very good.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably top 2 or 3%
in the world.
Yeah.
Well, there is a whole community of Tetris players that are ridiculous.
Yeah.
And watching these guys compete against each other, it is insane.
I will say this. As I age, it becomes increasingly difficult.
Yeah.
Not the game.
Yeah.
Me. It's just harder.
Yeah.
And I don't have the time to put into it.
Well, the way that they compete is they don't do the thing where like my, or the ones that I've watched anyway, where my building my stuff affects you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How it gives you stuff. It's just first person to this many Tetrises,
so many points.
Or so many points or something like that.
I will say this, in a marathon run, I could run that forever.
Well, it gets faster.
Yeah.
And by the time it gets to the last, it does, the final
it's like
one
instant
is
drop.
one that can't even, these guys can't even navigate, So I would highly recommend that you watch the World Tetris Championships.
I think what I would be interested in trying to do, because I would enjoy it. I actually love Tetris. It's my favorite game, I think.
It stresses me out of it.
I love it. It feels like everything falls in its
gets
place.
faster, and I'm like,
the music increases.
Is there, before you go on, for you, who are admittedly a pretty good Tetris player, is there anything more frustrating than watching someone else play Tetris?
It's pretty bad. Watching my son Teddy play Tetris.
Yeah, you're like,
what are you doing?
I was watching Erica play, and admittedly, she's better than I am at
Yeah.
Tetris.
I would
But
expect
like
that,
every
yeah.
single move, I was like, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have, you know what I mean? Like there was not one time,
Right.
other than the obvious Tetris,
Come
you
on,
know.
yeah.
Other than that, there's not one time that she would have done the same thing that I did.
Right.
It's crazy. And so I was thinking, if you're really good, it's got to be so frustrating to watch somebody else play. Like, what are you doing?
It's true. Here's what I play. There's a couple on the Switch. One of them is called Tetris 99.
Yeah, we got that one.
Oh, I play that. I've beaten it a couple times.
Uh-huh.
It's difficult,
Yeah.
but you challenge other people. There's 99 people playing at once.
Yeah, and all the screen, it's chaotic.
I love it.
Yeah.
I could play that all the time. If there was a marathon mode, where it was like medium speed, medium to fast, not like the super fast.
Mm-hmm.
I want a longevity.
Oh, I see. Like do it for 48 hours straight.
I think I could do that.
Okay.
Give me some coffee.
Uh-huh.
Give me some.
And just stay alive at a medium speed.
Yeah, I could do that.
As long as I'd
As
like
long
to
as
see
I-
this.
As long as I
It
can
might
stay
be
awake.
a thing.
I'm
I don't
sure
know.
it is.
I'll have to check
Yeah.
it out. So it'd be like Tetris marathon record or something
Yeah.
like that.
Longevity, the number of hours,
Yeah.
whatever it is, I would like a shot at beating that because
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah.
I wouldn't die. It's just a matter of staying awake.
Right. Yeah.
So I would get a kick out of that.
And as watching someone else play Tetris, we've not been watching our time, have we?
Yeah,
So-
I've got it on here. It's 26 minutes.
We're 26 minutes in, and we have 26 minutes to go.
Yes.
I guess it's all the same, isn't it?
It is exactly halfway.
Oh, okay. As frustrating as it is to watch someone else play, I don't think there are many more satisfying things in the world than to get a 4 to
Yeah.
get a Tetris.
For me,
Yeah.
I'm
listening. Yeah.
Tetris, 3 in a row.
Is that the most you can do?
I think on most of those games it's like 3.
Yeah.
Because you can build it up and then you can reserve a spot. So you,
well, in
you
this
hide.
Tetris Championships, they don't do the reserve. It's
Yeah,
like
no,
an
I get
older
that. It's
school
like
game.
old school Nintendo, yeah. But all the new ones you can reserve the long block.
Yeah.
So you reserve one and then you wait for the double like back to back and drop.
Yeah.
And if you're challenging someone and it shoots up,
It just kills them.
instant death.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
So there's another Tetris Pio or something like that. I play it with my kids. It's Tetris and it's also this other game. It reminds me a lot of Dr. Mario. It's like
I played Dr. Mario.
it's
I
Dr.
didn't like
Mario.
it.
It's tough.
I'm not
it's
good
not-
at those games.
I love those games. It's not what I remember it being. I just love Tetris.
We never had Dr. Mario. That
No,
was not
we
a game that
borrowed
we
it.
had.
No.
Did we borrow it? I don't remember.
Yeah, we borrowed it from the same people we borrowed Paperboy from,
Ah.
and the same people we borrowed. Remember that Surf?
Yes, I remember the surf. I've been looking for it.
What was it called?
It was like beach something.
Yeah,
I think the word beach was in it.
I think so too.
And there were like maybe multiple things that you could
There
do?
was, yeah,
Or is it? Yeah.
but it was surfing.
Man, there
yeah.
are some games that they don't have available. I really want.
Yeah,
Like, and I know that they're no good,
no, yeah.
but like I really want the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles original.
Oh,
By the
yeah.
way, I watched that speed run. Like crazy.
yeah.
There's also you're not going to believe this. There's a guy beating that game using only Michelangelo. He never used Donatello or Leonardo. How is that possible?
Don't they all have the same power?
No, because
Just different-
Donatello's the best because he's got
Like
the bow.
stick.
It goes out like 5 times further than anything else.
Yeah.
And you can get people above you, The Donatello is like indispensable.
Stop.
Well,
Michelangelo, nunchucks.
I don't think we ever beat that game. Like beat it.
I don't think so. either.
Because I watched these final levels like, I don't know. I'm
I don't remember
unfamiliar with any of this.
Double Dragon.
I've not watched that speed run yet.
I wanna
but
see
need
that
to.
one.
Yeah.
I remember there's
Well,
these
the
big,
other problem is there's so many glitches. Like
Yeah.
the glitches in the Mega Man, there are more than we were ever aware of. Like that this guy is like
Yeah.
really aware of, So anyway,
What's
that's my
the thing?
Tetris World Championships. You should watch it, and you should
Is that your first
find
thing?
a way to get your hat in the ring. Yeah, that's my first thing.
Okay, so we're gonna have to speed this up. So we had. I'll go with this.
Okay.
I have a couple things here.
Yeah, I got lots of stuff. It's been a while.
So we've been watching Shark Week, prior to Shark Week, there was Shark Fest on Nat Geo. Now it's Shark Week on Discovery. Listen,
Should
I won't.
only be Shark Week on Discovery.
I'm
They're
with
the
you.
original.
I'm with you.
They're the OGs.
The OGs. We have been watching a lot of shark things.
Uh-huh.
Teddy pipes up the other day,
As he does.
and he says, "Who would win in a fight, Jaws or Bigfoot?"
The next question is obvious. I don't even know why.
And the water on land.
Yes.
Well, listen. Of course, I think you have to meet somewhere in between. Obviously, if it's on land,
Yeah.
Bigfoot is going to win. If it's in the ocean, Jaws will win.
Yes.
If it's in 3 foot of water, maybe 3.5, 4 foot of water, who would win?
Well, can Jaws swim?
Yes.
Like freely around,
Bigfoot can run freely around too.
but in the water.
Yes.
As Jaws is the water is the water shallow enough that his fin is poking through still, or he's completely in the water, like he can do some of this.
I think that you could see. I mean, Bigfoot's tall,
Yeah.
so you can see him, and it's got to be clear water.
Of course.
It can't listen.
Why
It
would
can't be
even-
muddy water.
Don't insult me.
You have to be able to see each other.
Of course.
3.5 foot.
Jaws.
Really?
Yeah. Jaws. I mean, he can whip around in that water faster than.
Bigfoot could pick him up. Now he's out of water.
I don't think Bigfoot could pick him up.
I think he could.
Jaws is like the size of a Hummer, you know? Like, I don't
Bigfoot
think.
picks up trees, unroots them from the ground.
Your money's on Bigfoot?
I think so.
My money's on Jaws. I mean,
Listen,
Jaws is not
if
just
it's-
I'd take almost any great white against Bigfoot, but if it's Jaws, Jaws is different altogether.
That is true. Well, it was a fascinating conversation.
I think I said big white. Did I say big white or great white?
it doesn't matter. A big shark
Yeah.
versus Bigfoot.
Okay, now this is so like a great white shark that you see on Shark Week,
Yeah.
jumping out and
Yeah.
getting a seal versus. I mean, I'd still probably take the shark, but it's a better match now.
Versus Bigfoot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, it's Bigfoot. 3.5, 4 foot
You're
of water.
predisposed to like Bigfoot.
I am predisposed.
How come we don't have a Bigfoot anything? Do we have anything Bigfoot?
Not yet.
Hmm.
We will.
We need some Bigfoot related items.
Did you see my bacon?
Yeah, you brought that,
I
which is
brought the
interesting.
bacon. Yeah.
It's a bacon body pillow.
It is. I won it at Kings Island.
It says I heart bacon, which is ironic
I
because
do
bacon
heart
does
bacon.
not like your heart. And it's a lowercase I.
Yeah.
Which
it's like iPhone.
Makes me feel like
iPad,
somebody made that
iBacon.
who English was not their first language.
Well, the B is lowercase too, and then it's a capital A.
And a capital N.
And a
Maybe
capital
capital
N.
O, we'll never know.
Or the C. I don't know either. I think the C and the O is a lowercase. The B's a lowercase. The A and the N is uppercase.
If that didn't say I heart bacon, I don't know that I would know that it is bacon.
It's uncooked bacon. He's smiling.
Anyway. So that's your second thing?
I'm the only, by the way,
Yeah,
I'm the only one to have won that day.
that you know of.
No, I talked to the guy there.
Well, people came after you,
Nope.
maybe.
We did it last thing before we left. I won. It was a little basket, and you had to toss a
Okay.
softball into it.
All right.
I
Okay.
had this little method. I would flip it backwards, backspin, drop into the bucket, and he said, "I'm the first one to win it all
he
day."
tells everybody
Nope.
that just to make you spend.
Nobody
money.
else had. I heart bacon.
This
body
guy
pillow.
is a liar. It's his job to lie. He lies all day, every day.
I don't think he does.
You'd be
very
good at that
trustworthy.
job. Yeah, right. My second thing, I don't know who we got to talk to. Maybe Donald Trump to make this happen. But so on vacation, I spent the time at my in-laws' house. You know, and in the bedroom where we were, there's a TV and it had a remote control. That remote control had what I can only term a ridiculous placement of the buttons.
Oh yeah.
It was not like everything else, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's, 2020. Like, I think we can, as a society, figure this out. There should be a standard remote control button placement so that I can pick up any remote blindfolded and know exactly where the buttons are, right?
I would say
like people aren't making keyboards and they're like, you know what, we're going to do this one.
we're gonna put the A over there.
Put the Q
Yeah.
up top. You know what I mean?
The
And
Q
put
is up top.
Okay, put the Z up top and the Q down below because we think that's better. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, there was that little like remember the chair that had like
Oh yeah.
but still, even that
I've also seen
had
keyboards.
all the buttons in the same place.
Listen, I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah.
I've seen A, B, C,
Stop.
D.
No.
I've
No.
seen it.
I won't.
Don't tell me no.
I won't stand for it.
Yeah.
But what I'm telling you is, in general, we've all decided this is the way that a keyboard works.
Who came
Nobody's
up with
making
that?
a piano keyboard that's like, we're going to put like the notes all cattywampus.
Okay, so listen, I'm actually a very good typist.
I'm a pretty good typer too.
I don't know if I could tell you A, S, D.
I don't even know.
F.
I just
see,
do it.
see, that's the thing. I was just thinking that.
I was doing a typing test the other day, like one of those speed things
Oh
where
yeah,
it's coming down.
I love those.
And what I realized is that I type faster when I'm writing than that. Like then I have to think about the letters.
Yeah.
Because these aren't words that are in my brain.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if I'm just typing like a letter to somebody, it's just stream of consciousness into my fingers.
You're talking with your fingers.
Yeah, I'm not even
as you're
thinking about it.
Yeah.
There I have to think about ROAD. You know what I mean? Like I have to think about that. So either way, when it comes to remote controls, just like we've already done with the
Yeah.
keyboards, you know, it's F1, F2, F3. You know, you're not
Now, we'll say this though.
Yeah.
You hop into any random car, the windshield wipers might be here.
I don't like that.
Might be
either.
here, might be here.
But this is an important issue. I should
You think
be
more
able-
so than the car?
Yes. I think I should be able to pick up a remote at any hotel, anybody's house, and know that's where the volume is. That's where the channel is. That's
Okay,
where
so
the input
let's
is.
talk about this. Obviously, there's
Let's stop. Before you go any further.
there's a
gonna say-
list of Mount Rushmore of buttons on the remote control.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that.
And then we will decide where these buttons go.
So if we just 4 buttons, and then the other buttons, your settings.
Listen, there's lots of
your green
buttons.
and yellow and
Yeah,
blue
listen.
buttons that do special things. Put those where
Okay.
you wish.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you.
There's some
freedom
wiggle
there.
room.
But there are a Mount
Some
Rushmore
standard-
of buttons.
Yes.
Okay, George Washington. Now
Pow-
wait,
Power. It's the power
It's
button.
the power button. And first of all, so we've done that.
And we're going to do placement. Are we going to do placement immediately? The placement of the power button.
So we're gonna say 1, 2, 3 because I think we're gonna be in agreement on this. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Top middle.
left. What?
Top middle. It's top middle. There
it's
should be a
top
single.
left.
No, there should be a single button in the top. You go top left. There probably is a top right button. There should be no.
Yeah,
top
and I
right
know
button.
what the top right button
Input.
should be. Input, exactly. Top
Okay,
left
listen.
button should be power. Top right button should be input.
Listen, I'm okay if we go that road.
We
If
should.
if I'm designing a remote, I want top middle to be
We're
power.
gonna put the input. You idiot.
We can talk about it.
Listen, I understand the aesthetic quality of having
The
a
top
single
middle
button in
Yes,
the middle.
Top middle.
I get that, but I'm saying
feels so good. It's the top
I
middle
get
button.
it.
No button. It's the George Washington of buttons on the remote control. It should be front and center.
George Washington is not on his own mountain. He's on the same next to the other guys.
Yeah, they're all in the same remote. Okay, listen.
Next,
Do we have to have the input? We talked about input.
well, we'll see. What's
Okay.
the next most important one?
Channel up, channel down.
Okay,
Right?
where should that be?
Left, about midway.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Left is the volume remote. Is the volume control is up and down.
Are you crazy?
Channels on the right.
No.
And it's about 3/4 up. That's the problem with the remote at their
So
house.
no, 3/4 up, yeah.
Because it was 3/4 down.
No, you can't
And I
do
kept
that.
on picking it up upside down, and I'm like pressing the thing, thinking that I'm
Yeah.
doing the right thing. No, volume is on the left.
No,
Channel is on the right.
Oh my gosh. You're dyslexic, aren't you?
Either way, it should be 3/4 up. I am.
3/4 up, no doubt.
But it should be
3/4
3/4 up.
Yes.
So channel and volume.
Listen, channel and volume are opposite of
Yes!
each other. Yeah.
And if
Okay, listen, are we talking vertical or are we talking left and right?
vertical.
Okay? I'm just saying
Left
some
and right is left and right. Vertical is up and down. I want the channel. I want the volume up. I don't
Yes.
want I'm not going to say turn the volume to the left.
people- Well, on the screen it says volume left and volume right?
Not always. Not my TV. It's vertical.
Is it?
It is.
Stella, what's ours? Is it horizontal?
Ours goes out.
Yeah. Ours. Yeah, it expands out and then it goes in.
Kind of Taiwanese
It's
knockoff.
Samsung.
Yeah, okay.
What
I
do
have
you
a
have?
Samsung.
What? I thought you had an LG.
No, I definitely have a Samsung.
Are you sure?
I'm sure because I got all upset the other day because Samsung is not supporting the Peacock app.
We have it on ours. We have a Samsung TV, right?
No, you do not have a Samsung TV.
We do.
If your TV, maybe you're doing it through your Xbox.
No. Smart TV.
If your
it's a
smart
Samsung.
TV is
Uh-huh.
supporting the Peacock app, if it has, then you don't have a Samsung. Because I did this whole internet search thing of it.
I'm telling you right now, is our TV a Samsung?
It's not a Samsung. It's probably a Sanyo or something.
Emerson. No, I'm telling you, it's a Samsung.
If I went to
And we
somebody's
have the
house
Peacock
and
app.
their like main TV
Is it
was
Emerson?
I'm like, I can't even.
I'm out.
I'm sorry.
Hey guys, come over and watch a Super Bowl.
Yeah, on
You
my
get there,
Emerson.
Emerson, yeah.
I just got a new 72-inch Emerson. Ugh, just it's gross. I'd rather watch a 22-inch Samsung than a 72-inch Emerson. Oh gosh, Emerson.
It hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Okay, so
I have no respect for anyone that would get an Emerson TV.
power button, channel button,
Volume button,
volume button,
input. Nowadays, it's got to be the
input.
input.
It's got to be
The
input.
input's important.
That's the 4 buttons.
Well, wait a minute. Source, like for your all your apps, there's like a source button.
Well, so for our button on our TV is like a home button. Home takes you to the home page and it has all that stuff.
Does it take you off of what you're watching?
Yes.
See, the source button on mine, it just opens up the window on the bottom that says like Netflix, Hulu.
You have an LG.
I have a
No,
Samsung.
You have an LG. I have a Samsung. No. I'm almost positive.
I couldn't be more sure of this.
I've been to your house.
You've been to my house?
Let me see. I'm going to call Shelby really quick.
I'm calling Erica.
Hey, you're on the air really quick. I don't know if they can hear you or not, but this is a really important question. What brand is our TV in the living room? I don't know. Are you downstairs? No, let me go look. Okay.
Hello, this is Erica. Leave me a message. Thanks.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, my wife actually answered.
All right, I'm going to call Abby. She'll answer.
Yeah, Erica didn't even answer. Here, you're on speakerphone now.
That's just not
Abby's
right.
not set up
She
her
doesn't
voicemail box.
appreciate you, Dan.
I know. This is...
Okay, are you downstairs?
I'm looking. Yes,
No.
I'm looking
Listen
right
to
now,
Levi
okay?
annoyingly answer the
Hello.
phone. He'll be so annoyed.
It's
there.
Vizio.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, I'll be home a little bit. Okay, bye. I have a Vizio.
Yeah, I know.
It has a Peacock app.
Well, the Samsung doesn't.
Your family hates you.
Automatic voice message.
And Michaela's phone doesn't work. None of them answer
If
their
there's an
phones.
emergency right now, what's happening?
They're eating tacos. I know that. And I'm not home eating tacos.
I guess we have a Vizio. I think.
Just It's the bottom drink of the tea with the bag still
Yeah.
in it. And I got some tea in the back of my throat.
You okay there?
Yeah, I'm okay.
So it turns out
Yeah, I know.
I've got a
I
Vizio.
told you this.
Yeah. I thought I had a Samsung.
The reason I know is because I have now that we have multiple TVs.
Yeah.
Humble brag, you know. What I mean?
We have multiple TVs.
We
Not
have one
just
in our
one.
kitchen.
Yeah.
We have one in our
What?
living room.
Who are you? You have a kitchen TV?
I have a kitchen
Who
TV.
has a kitchen TV?
Well, I took it out of my bedroom to make it a kitchen TV. This was a big debate in our house. Erica did not want to, but I promised her she would be happy after a while. And it took her about a month, and she was like, you know what? You're right. This is better.
Okay.
I mean, they haven't even called me back yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is disappointing. The reason I know is because I, from now on, am only getting Samsung TVs because the remotes work so easily together.
Yeah.
And now we have 3 Samsung TVs and 1 remote that we know where it is. Like the other ones, because you just don't look for them anymore.
Yeah.
You're like,
You
I'll
kinda give up.
Get the one from Levi's room, which he loves, by the way.
There's probably all 3 of them in his room.
I have a new way that I get Levi, by the way, is because his Samsung TV is a newer model.
Yeah.
And my computer can AirPlay to the Samsung, just straight to it without an Apple TV or
Right.
anything. But my TV in my living room won't, which is really annoying.
Yeah.
So I'll be on my laptop and I'll just try to AirPlay to his TV, and then he comes out of his living room. His bedroom's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Could you get me a drink out of the fridge?"
You should on your screen like open up Word and type, "Can you get me a drink?"
So anyway,
You can AirPlay from your phone too, can you?
yeah, well, not
Yeah.
onto my new one. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Or my older television.
But to Levi's room.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we could do it on our Vizio.
Well, the Vizio's got a Peacock app and Samsung doesn't.
Yeah.
When is the streaming war? When are the streaming wars are? I think that this is a whole. I think somebody has bribed Samsung to like not support the Peacock app. Like Netflix is paying Samsung to be like, don't get the Peacock app, or somehow like
CBS.
CBS or maybe NBC is like, maybe Samsung's like, hey, you give us a little bit of money and
Yeah.
we'll make it available, and NBC's like, no, or I don't know.
I don't know how that
some
works.
Crazy stuff happening
Yeah.
right now. So anyway,
I
what was
want
the thing?
I don't know. I want a consolidation. We're talking Mount Rushmore of remote buttons.
Well, so we'll just say input source.
Input
we'll
and
call it
power.
the same thing.
Or yeah, input source.
Menu, whatever that button.
Wow, menu's completely different.
Home, like
A home button
We'll say
is different than an input button.
that's true. We'll say input source though,
Okay.
because that's an important button.
Yeah.
So power, input, volume,
Channel.
and volume and channel should be 3/4
Yes.
up. Actually, volume should be on the left, and channel should be on the right. And then I say power top left, input top right.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And then fluff everywhere
Everything else, I don't care what you do.
Right.
It doesn't really. Nobody uses those
Now,
buttons.
do you like where there is the top, bottom, left, and right for volume up, volume left and right, channel up and down?
I don't like.
It's like a star.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I don't like.
See, that makes a whole lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you channel up, channel down, volume back, and volume forward, like louder or quieter.
Yeah. I honestly, if I'm honest, like channel button's not even a thing anymore, though. I don't remember the last time I used the channel button.
I don't use the channel button.
So maybe we should get rid of the channel button. Like
That's
on our Mount
controversial.
Rushmore.
It's the channel button.
I don't use the channel button.
See, that's where the star
The
thing-
last time I used the channel button, I was in a hotel. It's the only time I used the channel button.
That's me too, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So the star, once you hit the menu or the source or the input,
Mm-hmm.
then you're using that star to get to Netflix or whatever else.
I hear you.
I feel like
Well,
the star.
either way,
do we
this-
get rid of the channel and go with the star?
Yeah, maybe that. Yeah.
So the star is top 2/3,
Mm-hmm.
right? Up
And
and
it's
down.
like a
left and right.
navigation button, navigation tool.
Yes.
Let's say that
Okay.
navigation tool.
So we have power, input, navigation,
Yeah.
and volume.
Yes.
Okay. So can we get rid of channel up and down
Yeah. Let's
altogether?
just get rid of it. Why do we need it? We can use the navigation for that if that ever came up. Which why would it? So what, you got to plug a antenna into your TV? What is this? 1985? I don't think so. How much time we got?
4 minutes.
Oh, let's Netflix play it.
Jeez. Do we have other stuff we didn't even talk about?
Well, we'll talk about it next week. Oh my god. We'll do it live.
do it live. We'll do it live.
I mean, I got so many things. I got a whole thing on nachos.
Netflix, watch these shows with us. Netflix, or maybe Hulu Plus. Netflix,
This song's like 60
watch these
minutes.
shows with us. Netflix, or maybe Hulu Plus.
Got some tea stuck in the back of my throat.
Or maybe Amazon Prime or something like that, like YouTube. Or we don't want to put a box around.
Jason,
what,
what
you
is
watch,
your
so you never know.
Netflix suggestion of the week?
Last night, we ordered was it 2 nights ago? 2 nights ago. We ordered pizza.
Man, I wasn't hungry before we started, but I'm so hungry.
Papa John's.
Probably play the outro music.
I will when I get done and I start yours. This is important. Got the Papa John's delivered.
Yeah.
We started a movie brought to you by Hulu.
Okay.
Brand new.
All
just
right.
released.
Okay.
Dora the Explorer, the movie.
Oh, I've not seen it yet.
Very good.
My daughter saw it in the movie theater.
Here's the thing. Going into it, I honestly thought it was going to be a D to a C movie, like average or slightly below average.
Yeah.
Solid B+.
Is Diego in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Solid
Boots,
B+.
Is Boots a monkey that can talk?
Yes.
Wait, can Boots talk?
Well, yes and no. It's kind of they play with that.
Is there a map that can?
There's a map. Listen. You need to watch it. It's on Hulu.
Okay. I don't have Hulu, but
how you gonna do this and not? We have a whole segment of the show dedicated to Netflix.
I just got Apple TV.
You don't have
Plus.
Netflix. You don't have Hulu.
So I have Amazon Prime and YouTube and Apple TV Plus for a year.
Okay.
For
What's
free.
your suggestion?
There's a show on Amazon Prime. It's a documentary called My Kid Could Paint That.
Okay.
It's about this 4-year-old in around like 2002 that started painting this modern art, and they started selling it for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Like
Is he good?
And
Okay.
that was so sexist that you just jumped straight to the fact. Well, I know it can't be a chick, so is he good? Gosh, man, caveman. I don't know. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but it's got a twist. And I want you to watch it because I want to get your opinion. So
What's
this
it
is
on? How do I
homework.
watch it?
Amazon Prime.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't think you said it.
Oh, well, I did.
Okay.
So I'd like homework for everybody who watches the show, and then you come back and we'll talk about it because I want to know what you think
Of the painting.
of the dad.
Oh, I don't like him.
Well, that goes without
I don't
saying.
like most people.
No, that's true. Feelings mutual. So, that's a show.
It is a show.
Mm-hmm.
So, just really quickly, you were gone for 2 or 3 weeks.
I was.
You left.
I consider not coming back.
You had to retrieve your family because they left you.
Mm-hmm. And apparently they have again.
They
So
have again. You
still-
got to go retrieve
Still
them.
not call back. I literally called every single one of them.
Yeah.
And they haven't called me back.
This is a problem.
Not one of them.
So, we're back every week.
Yeah. Like us. Subscribe. I mean,
Yes.
I don't like the show.
No, you don't have to like us. Like the show.
No, I want them to like me. I need that affirmation. All right. This is Dan signing off for Jason, reminding you to always keep your stick on the ice and never wear the blue sweats.
Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog.
I have spoken.